Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that the world you knew just yesterday is already outdated. The apps you used, the tools you trusted, the way you worked, it's all been transformed overnight by artificial intelligence. It's not just hype anymore. It's real. And it's happening faster than anyone expected. In 2025, 5 AI tools have pushed the boundaries of what's possible. They're not just changing technology, they're changing medicine, education, business, art, and even how we think about the future of humanity. And here's the twist. These tools aren't reserved for billion-dollar companies. They're in your hands too, if you know how to use them. So today, let's take a deep dive into the 5 AI tools changing the world in 2025, the stories behind them, the impact they're making, and step-by-step how you can start using them to completely transform your own life. Stay tuned until the end because tool number 5, it doesn't just change the game, it redefines it. The year is 2025. The global conversation has shifted. For decades, the buzz around artificial intelligence was filled with promises and warnings. Talk of robots stealing jobs, machines writing novels, and algorithms knowing us better than we know ourselves. But in 2025, AI is no longer just theory. It's not just research papers or prototypes. It's practical. It's here. And it's everywhere. To understand how groundbreaking these tools are, you need to picture how fast the shift happened. In 2020, AI was just beginning to slip into mainstream conversations. Chatbots, recommendation engines, and some clever text generators. By 2023, generative AI was writing essays, creating music, coding apps, and producing images that fooled the human eye. By 2024, businesses that ignored AI found themselves losing ground. Creators, marketers, and engineers were replaced not by AI itself, but by people who knew how to use it. Now, in 2025, AI has matured into something more. It's no longer just about generating text or images. It's about integration, AI systems that combine creativity, problem-solving, decision-making, and automation into one seamless experience. And leading this revolution are 5 tools that are reshaping industries, rewriting rules, and challenging us to adapt or get left behind. Let's dive in. The first tool on our list is shaking up one of the most sacred and sensitive industries in the world: healthcare. MediAI is an artificial intelligence health platform that has become the closest thing to having a doctor on call 24/7. Except this doctor never sleeps, never forgets, and can process more medical knowledge than the best trained specialists. Picture this. You wake up one morning with a strange symptom, maybe a persistent cough or a subtle chest pain. In the past, you'd panic, search your symptoms online, and find yourself lost in a rabbit hole of misinformation. But in 2025, you open MediAI. Within seconds, it scans your medical history, your wearable health tracker, your genetic information, and even global medical databases updated in real time. It doesn't just tell you what's wrong, it gives you a ranked list of possible conditions, suggests next steps, and even connects you directly to a physician if your case requires human judgment. What makes MediAI groundbreaking isn't just its speed or accuracy. It's the scale. Across rural towns, developing nations, and underserved communities, millions now rely on MediAI as their first point of care. In India, a village with no doctor now has access to world-class medical insight. In small towns in the US, families consult MediAI before making expensive ER visits. In Africa, where specialists are scarce, patients use the app to monitor chronic conditions like diabetes and hypertension with unprecedented accuracy. But here's the catch: it's not replacing doctors. It's empowering them. Hospitals that use MediAI report faster diagnostics, fewer errors, and more personalized treatment plans. Doctors call it a second brain, a partner that helps them handle cases they'd otherwise miss. How you can use it: MediAI has a free app for basic diagnostics and health tracking. Advanced features require a subscription, but even the basic version can monitor your daily health patterns and alert you when something seems off. For content creators, investors, or health professionals, learning how MediAI works isn't optional. It's the future of healthcare. The second AI tool transforming 2025 is EduMind. a revolutionary platform that turns education into a personalized journey. In 2025, classrooms no longer look the same. Instead of one-size-fits-all teaching, every student has an AI-powered tutor that adapts to their learning style, pace, and strengths. Let's dramatize this. A 12-year-old in Brazil struggling with math gets frustrated when lessons move too fast. In the old system, she'd fall behind. But with EduMind, the AI detects her exact weak points, rewinds the lesson, re-explains the concept using stories and visuals, and won't move forward until she's ready. In another corner of the world, a college student in Kenya studying computer science uses EduMind to prepare for a tough programming exam. Instead of dry textbooks, EduMind acts like a mentor, quizzing him, giving feedback, and even simulating real coding environments. By 2025, EduMind is used in over 40% of schools globally. It's closing education gaps faster than governments ever could. And the results are stunning. Students learn faster, retain more, and report higher confidence in their abilities. What makes EduMind truly transformative isn't just the teaching. It's the emotional intelligence. The AI picks up on frustration, boredom, and excitement. It adjusts tone, difficulty, and pace to keep students engaged. For the first time in history, education feels less like a lecture and more like a conversation. How you can use it? EduMind is available to the public, not just schools. Parents can sign up for personalized learning plans for their kids. Professionals can use it to reskill into new industries. Entrepreneurs use it to learn faster than their competition. In 2025, learning is no longer limited to classrooms. It's in your pocket. Next up is WorkForge, the tool that's redefining the future of work and business. In 2025, WorkForge isn't just an assistant. It's a full-scale AI business partner. Think of it this way. If MediAI is a doctor and EduMind is a teacher, WorkForge is the CEO that never makes emotional mistakes, never takes weekends off, and can process market data from around the world in seconds. Here's how it works. You want to start a new business? WorkForge drafts a complete business plan, runs simulations based on market conditions, identifies competitors, and predicts outcomes. You want to scale your company? WorkForge analyzes your workflows, spots inefficiencies, and suggests strategies, backed not by guesswork, but by data. You want to market your product? WorkForge generates campaigns, analyzes customer data, and tailors messaging for each demographic. Real-world dramatization. In California, a small coffee shop owner struggling to compete with chains plugged their business data into WorkForge. Within 2 weeks, the AI restructured their pricing model, optimized their supply chain, and redesigned their digital marketing strategy. Sales increased by 43% in 3 months. In Nigeria, a group of young entrepreneurs launched a fintech startup. With WorkForge, they gained insights that normally required hiring expensive consultants. Today, they're competing with banks. WorkForge is proof that in 2025, you don't need to be born into wealth to succeed, you just need to know the right tools. How you can use it? WorkForge offers both free and premium features. Freelancers use it to pitch clients, creators use it to grow audiences, and businesses use it to survive in cutthroat markets. In 2025, ignoring WorkForge is like ignoring the internet in the 1990s. The fourth AI tool on our list is ArtMind, a platform that has turned creativity upside down. In 2025, the line between human and machine creativity has blurred. Artists, musicians, and filmmakers aren't being replaced, they're collaborating with AI. ArtMind isn't just a generator, it's an interactive partner. Musicians hum a tune, and ArtMind composes full symphonies around it. Filmmakers upload a storyboard, and ArtMind creates shot-by-shot visual mock-ups. Writers feed it an outline, and ArtMind helps expand it into detailed, polished narratives. Here's the twist. ArtMind isn't just about creating, it's about enhancing. It learns your unique style, studies your creative process, and evolves with you. For the first time, an AI tool feels less like a machine and more like a co-creator. Real-world dramatization. A young artist in Seoul used ArtMind to collaborate on her first gallery exhibition. The AI helped her explore color palettes and techniques, but the final work was hers. Critics called it a breakthrough in human-machine creativity. A YouTuber in New York used ArtMind to generate cinematic B-roll for his travel videos. The result? His channel exploded from 50,000 to 1 million subscribers in less than a year. How you can use it? ArtMind is open to both hobbyists and professionals. Whether you're a content creator, musician, or designer, ArtMind can amplify your creativity instead of replacing it. The future of art isn't about man versus machine, it's about collaboration. And finally, the fifth tool, the one that redefines the game, OmniMind. If the other tools each specialized in one field, OmniMind is the Swiss Army knife of artificial intelligence. It's not just a platform, it's an ecosystem. OmniMind can code, design, write, analyze, predict, strategize, and even manage other AI systems. It's the AI that ties all other AIs together. Imagine one interface that connects your MediAI health data, your EduMind learning, your WorkForge business, and your ArtMind creativity. OmniMind acts as the central brain. Real-world dramatization. A journalist in London uses OmniMind to cross-reference global news reports, verify facts, and draft investigative articles in hours instead of weeks. A humanitarian group in Syria uses OmniMind to coordinate food distribution, predict conflict zones, and manage logistics across dangerous terrain. A teenager in Canada uses OmniMind to design a mobile app, write the code, generate the branding, and launch a marketing campaign, all within 2 weeks. OmniMind is the AI that feels closest to what science fiction once warned about and dreamed about. It's powerful, adaptable, and transformative. But it also forces us to ask, when AI can do everything, what's left for us? How you can use it? OmniMind offers consumer subscriptions but is also powering Fortune 500 companies. Even at its basic level, it can act as a personal assistant that ties your entire digital life together. So, what do these 5 AI tools mean for us? They mean that the future isn't waiting. It's here, and it's in your hands. MediAI is saving lives. EduMind is rewriting education. WorkForge is redefining business. ArtMind is reshaping creativity. OmniMind is connecting it all together. And the question isn't whether you'll use them, it's whether you'll use them before someone else does. History has shown us something again and again. It's not the most talented who win. It's the ones who adapt fastest. And in 2025, adaptation means understanding these tools, using them wisely, and shaping your place in a world that's moving at lightning speed. Because the truth is, AI isn't replacing people. It's replacing people who refuse to learn AI.